sacrifice so special, you abusing the years. Lord, forgive my brother, he's so loud, yeah. Gotta spoon feed you like a baby, cause you knew what it is. I pray to see them gates, that's all I want, yeah. Girl, you know we only see the body. I'm loading up on faith, I got deposits. Scriptures in my palm, my angel status. This ain't for the weekend, that's a promise, yeah.
Yeah, double-minded, I can't deal with it. Thinking back on my Father's Day in the field with it. A lot of Israel fathers receiving jail visits.
Be from the tribe of Simeon or from the tribe of Ephraim. Now, what that goes back to is all of these names up here make up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You ever heard of the children of Israel before? Where you heard about that? Church? Okay. Now, when you went to church, did they tell you who the children of Israel are today?
I was so young when I went.
You were so young?
I haven't gone since I turned 18.
Okay.
I'm only about 22.
Okay. All praise to the Most High. Well, let me tell you this first. It's not a problem that you haven't been back. Because it's a lot of lies being told in the church. Right? So we come out here to speak the truth. And everything that we say is going to line up with what the Bible says.
That's right.
Lord willing. So in a couple short minutes, I want to prove to you that you would be an Israelite and what that means. All right? You can Deuteronomy 1:1. You believe in the Bible?
I do.
You believe in God?
I believe there's something.
You believe there's something?
I believe in. I haven't really been taught what to believe in.
Okay.
My mother, what I was taught, going to church, we believe in whatever God or whatever they spoke.
Okay.
But I can't really tell you what exactly we believe in.
Gotcha.
I want to believe in something because I know the world is magical. I know there's something. And
Okay.
it just doesn't all add up to me yet.
Okay. All praise to the
I'm
Most High.
still young, so
I get you.
I don't. Nothing really adds up to me.
I get you. Lord willing, we can help some stuff add up for you. All right? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Now, are you familiar with any Bible accounts? Okay. So, have you ever heard of Moses before? All right. So, you know, Moses was an Israelite himself. And he was sent by the Most High to free our people, our ancestors, out of slavery.
That's right.
Because we were slaves in Egypt. You know, like how the pyramids and everything got built up, that was our ancestors that did that. Alright? So it says Moses was speaking to all of Israel. So after Moses led us out of Egypt, and this is all historical facts, you can look it up. After Moses led us out of Egypt, he was speaking with us from the Most High God. So the Most High was telling Moses what to tell us. Everything making sense so far?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So, who is being addressed here? Remember, who was Moses speaking to? God was speaking to Moses to speak to who?
Everybody else.
Everybody else? Okay, what was the name of those people? You remember? Alright, so Moses was speaking to all of Israel, meaning he was speaking to everybody on this side, the Israelites, God's chosen people. Did you know God had a chosen people? Alright, let's read about it right here in the Word.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Now, holy means to be set apart. So Moses is telling the children of Israel from the Most High, you are a set apart and different holy type of people. Alright? So the Lord made us special. Okay? Read on, King.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So not by chance, but by purpose, that the Most High chose our people to be the best people on the earth. Read on, King.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Say that one more time.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we was taught growing up in the churches that God views every race of people on the planet as equal. But that's not what his word says. So that's one of the things that I'm talking about when I say what they teach us in church don't really line up with the Bible that they claim that they read. Because God said he has a chosen people, and they're above all other people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Have you ever felt like your people were special? Okay. And that's...
I feel as though everybody, I give everyone like the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Everyone has their own story. Everyone grew up from how they grew up. So I treat everyone as equals.
Okay. And I can see that. I can see that because from what we were taught growing up and what was kind of instilled in us, it almost seems like it's a feeling of rightness. Like it feels right to treat everyone as equals or view everyone as equal, right? But the Most High, way back, told Moses to tell our people that we were chosen.
Oh, praise.
It's special to him.
That's right.
And that's just the facts of the matter, right? So that's something that we got to learn to embrace. Kind of put off the things that we was taught as children and really start to read and seek knowledge for ourselves, right? Now, give me Deuteronomy 28. Now, as God's chosen people, one might ask, how come it's us that go through so much hell as far as who the world would consider the minority, right? You know about our history, everything that our people have been through, from being called 1/3 of a person, from being called all different type of bywords, from being oppressed, from being taken into various slaveries and captivities, right? The so-called Native Americans, blacks, and Latinos, everyone on this time has had a part in history to where they've been enslaved. Did you know that? Okay. Now, why do you think that didn't happen to all the other races of people?
Especially if everybody equal.
Especially if everybody equal. That's a great point. How come it's just us that went through those things? You ever thought about that?
I have.
All right. Well, let's get to the bottom of it because our history is right here in the scriptures.
That's right.
Everything that we need to know about who we are and why we've went through everything we've went through is all right here. We just didn't know it because we get taught that the Bible has something to do with a man-made religion when it doesn't. It's how we find out who we are and how to trace back our lineage and find out what we have to do about it today. All right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
So that means the Most High is telling Moses to tell us this will happen, meaning this is going to happen in the future. It's a prophecy. You know what prophecy means? It means something that's going to come to pass later down the line. Okay? Go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If thou wilt not hearken means listen. So he's saying, my children, if you don't listen to me, to what?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
You ever heard of God's commandments? Okay. So his commandments is something that our ancestors broke and something that we continue to break today. So the Most High told us as his chosen people, if you don't listen and keep my commandments, this was going to happen to you.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Say that again.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now we're starting to figure a little bit out why specifically our people have gone through so many tragedies. Because specifically the Lord told us if we don't keep his commandments, then he was going to put curses on our people. You ever heard of generational curses before? Okay, so let's get to the bottom of why we're generationally cursed. It's for not keeping God's commandments. Go to verse 46. Man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
Bring it out.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So that and they is start from 45.
God. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 45.
Bring it out.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
So the context of verse 45 and 46 is being laid right here, meaning it's talking about the curses. Okay? Everything still making sense? Okay, read on, okay?
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
So the curses is going to pursue us and overtake our people. Go ahead.
Because thou hearken not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
That's the reason, because we didn't listen to God.
To keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
So what didn't we do that the Lord told us to do? Follow his commandments. Read on.
And they
And they, meaning the curses,
shall be upon thee for a sign.
shall be upon our people for a sign. How do you know that that's DTLR right there? Because it's the sign. So a sign helps you identify something, right? So the Lord is telling us in these scriptures that these curses that he listed for us to read is going to be a sign to tell us who the children of Israel are in any time period, right? This is how we find out who we truly are, because the curses are a sign. So who's ever living these curses, we're going to read a couple for you. Whoever is living and fit these curses must be who? The children of Israel, right? Because the children of Israel are cursed, correct? So whoever fits these curses must be the children of Israel, because the curses are a sign to lead us back to the truth. Of course. Yeah, we got Instagram, we got YouTube. Okay. You got just 2 more minutes? Alright, for sure. I'm gonna read you just 2 curses. So, you got your YouTube put up?
Yeah, I got YouTube.
Okay.
He used to be a minister, so he ain't gonna come down here. So no, the Israelite, he just turned around and come up to him.
Can you get her on YouTube real quick?
Oh,
Kim?
come.
And then she said she got time for 2 curses real quick.
Decided to download it.
No problem, no problem. Alright, let me get 2. Alright, read verse 54.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
Now that's going into how our people used to be amongst each other, showing brotherly love. Like if I see my brother right here and we're the same people, I'm supposed to really care about this brother. Like really show this brother some love. But since we didn't keep the commandments, the curse is what?
his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Why do you think it's our people that hate each other so much? Our people that get in these gangs, these people are people that kill each other, rob each other, sleep with each other's women, hate to see each other be successful. You think that's just by chance? It's stemming back to the curse that the Most High put on us for not keeping his commandments. So now we got an evil eye towards our own brother.
That's right.
Read on, King.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom, meaning that's the reason we treat our women the way that we do. The reason that we beat on them and call them out their name and all type of things. And all of our music, mostly all of our music, is about degrading our own women.
That's right.
Is that the truth?
That is true.
That's what we do. But these other nations don't do that. They don't tear each other down like that. They leave things they pass down wealth from generation to generation. They help each other get built up in the community. They want to see each other strive. But we want to see each other fed. All right? Keep going.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Now this is a prophecy from thousands of years ago. The Lord told Moses to tell us, you don't keep my commandments, I'm going to put a spirit on you to where your people leave your children.
That's right.
Who's known for single parent households? That's our people, right? We leave our children at an alarming rate. Baby daddy, baby mama drama. That's all surrounded about everybody that's on this side. But you don't see that in other races' households predominantly. You'll get it fused and twos, but us, it's a big thing. All right, give me one more curse. Give me verse 68.
Wow. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Salakia. So remember when we talked about what we was doing in Egypt? What were our people doing in Egypt? Building as what? As slaves, right? So the Lord said, bring it back from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So when you see Egypt right here, the Bible sometimes speaks in parables and similitudes, right? It's not always just easy to be understood. So when he says Egypt right here, he means slavery, because we were once slaves in Egypt. Does that make sense? Bring it back from the top one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So if we don't keep his commandments, he's going to take us back into slavery. How?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get here? With ships. Does anybody else fit that? Or does our people only fit that? Because remember, we talked about it. We said, has any other people outside of this sign been in slavery? And they haven't. We came over here on slave ships, right?
It's like you want to say nobody else been in shadow slavery.
Shadow slavery.
God.
Right. All praise to the Most High. Finish that curse out, King.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And so that's saying exactly how the Lord said would happen, it happened. And we haven't collectively been back to our homeland again. You know?
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
What's going to happen?
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
How is the Bible this accurate about what took place in history if the Bible was written thousands and thousands of years ago? It's because the Lord gave Moses this prophecy to tell our people. And then it came to happen.
That's right.
We came on ships and we were sold when we got here. Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave man and slave woman. That's it on that, King. You see that? So that's just two curses that we read. That's a sign to lead us back to the truth. So if only our people fit those two curses that we read, and the curses on the Israelites, who must we be? We gotta be the Israelites. The curses is on the Israelites. Only our people fit the curses. So we must be Israelites. Because the signs lead us back to figuring out who we are. You see that? All praise to the Most High. And there's much more to learn. So we're going to take your number down before you go.
I don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend and now. Pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily. Waiting on Yahweh. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying in my verses. Prepare the hearses for the heat.